beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to be happy single. I can't believe I just said that, right? Because this is such a tricky area for me because I'm newly single and I haven't been single for the past 5 years, and all of a sudden I am single and I'm actually happy being single, and I just feel like it's time to talk to someone out there. I'm not saying that I want to be like this forever. I'm not saying that I want to be single forever. Nope. But I'm actually at a place where I've made peace with being single, and I just feel like I need to talk to someone out there. Like, you need to feel like me, okay? You need to basically tap off this vibe. I'm joking. But I'm not saying that I'm in a place where I'm so perfect, but I feel like I have grown a lot, and I am in a place where I can talk to somebody and I can help somebody. So let's get right into it. So first of all, a lot of people don't like being single. That's the truth. Some people don't care, some people don't mind, but not everyone's like that. And I feel like it's very natural to feel like that, because I feel like God has put in us this desire to want to be with someone, because, you know, in the Bible it says that it's not good for man to be alone, right? So I just feel like it's natural, it's human. You know, you want someone, you know, that's fine, that's amazing, and God willing, you're going to find that person, or that person's going to find you, you know, whichever way is going to happen. But before that happens, you need to be happy, sis. You need to be happy, bro. Like, you need to be happy with yourself, by yourself. And I feel like a lot of people, one of the reasons why people find it hard or find it difficult to be happy single is loneliness. They feel alone. They go on social media and see everyone booed up, and they're like, oh my God, why don't I have that? I want that. I want that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. First of all, I've talked about, you know, comparison and not comparing yourself to others. And that's, you know, a whole nother topic. Second of all, I feel like they feel lonely. They feel like, oh, you know, if I had someone, they would fill that void. They will fill that void. I would have someone to spend this time with. I would have someone to do this with. But I'm just going to tell you right now that you need to learn to enjoy your own company. You need to learn to enjoy your own company. You need to learn to be by yourself. Like, you need to learn to be okay being by yourself, because that's the first thing. I feel like you need to be comfortable being by yourself. A lot of people run away from themselves. Like, they can't stay with themselves because maybe they'll start overthinking or thinking about things they don't want to think about. So people are very scared of living with themselves. But this is your body. Like, this is who you are. You have to enjoy spending time with yourself. You have to make spending time with yourself a priority. I'm not saying be alone all the time. No. I'm not saying be alone, and no. I'm just saying you have to be comfortable. You have to be happy spending time in this body by yourself. I feel like that's the first thing. Like, spending time with yourself, like, do stuff alone. Like, just take some time alone sometimes. You know, you might have a lot of friends and you might have a lot of people to hang out with. That's all good and that's great. But I feel like number one thing you need to do is get comfortable with yourself. Ask yourself, why do I feel lonely? Why can't I, you know, just be alone sometimes? As I said, it's normal to want someone's company, but you cannot prioritize that over spending time with yourself. Like, I'm going to scream at the top of my voice if I have to. If I have to tell somebody today, you need to basically spend time. I understand the void thing, because a lot of people, maybe you were in a relationship before and you've just left one, and now you feel lonely because that person used to fill a certain part of your life. Now that's no longer there. That's going to be empty. You're going to feel like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my God, I'm alone. Like, you're going to feel all alone, but that is the time to spend with God. Like, I feel like I'm a Christian and I would always suggest that. And I understand that I have non-Christian viewers watching this, but I would say that this is a good time to get to know God. This is a good time to give it to God. This is a good time to basically know yourself, spend time with yourself and fill that void with God. Because guess what? People will come and go. People would disappoint you. That's the truth. No matter how amazing they are, no matter how awesome they are, we're just humans at the end of the day. I would disappoint someone. They'll probably disappoint me too. That's just a circle of life, but God will never disappoint you. So you need to just basically fill that time up. You know, spend time with God, get to know yourself, spend some time alone. Like, you need some alone time, girl. You need to be comfortable spending some time with yourself. Another thing that makes people feel like, oh my God, I can't be happy single, is society. Society tells you that at a certain age, you should have X and Y. You know, they don't have to spell it out, but social media just tells you that, because at a certain age, you find that your friends are married or your friends are settled down, or your friends have a family, or XYZ is in a relationship, and you feel pressured by that. You feel like, oh my God, the clock is ticking. Let's not even get started on the biological clock. Don't even get me started on that, where they kind of put a cap to say, this is when you need to get pregnant by, this is when you need to have kids by, and you feel this pressure to want to, oh my God. And society also makes you feel like, what's wrong with you? Why doesn't no one want you? Why are you single? Why? Like, what's the problem? You're the problem. And you're like, oh my God, I hate this state. I hate the way society has labeled me. I hate what they've made of it. That's another reason. But I want to tell you this, like, you don't have to succumb to that pressure, because what will happen is you might go and settle, and you would come back worse off, because you would go settle for something you're not meant to be in the first place, that God doesn't want you to be in, and then you will come back and you would have to be single again. So you do not have to settle for that. You do not have to let that sort of pressure get to you. You have to be very stern in your beliefs and what you want, and what you do not want. So you do not settle for what you don't want, because you're basically going to go in and come back and be in the same situation. So that is another point. That is another reason why a lot of people find it hard to be single. Another thing is love languages. So people love to be loved in certain ways. Like, everyone loves it. You want to be, Valentine's Day has just gone past. You want gifts, you want the roses, you want the presents. I want that too, and I'm sure a lot of people want that, because it's not just about the material thing. It's about the being appreciated, being celebrated, right? It's not just on Valentine's Day, your birthday, events. And that's what a relationship can bring, right? So a lot of people want this. But what our advice is, in the meantime, before that happens, because if that's your desire, you pray for it, I don't see any reason why, it wouldn't happen for you. But before that happens, you can do that for yourself, sis. Take yourself out. When was the last time you took yourself out to dinner? Like, some people find it weird going out to eat alone. I do a lot. Like, I enjoy it, because guess what? You can eat without feeling judged. Maybe it's me and the way I chew, but let's not talk about that. But you can literally eat and not feel judged. Like, spend some time alone. Go out. Take yourself out for lunch. Take yourself out for dinner. Do things alone. Like, whatever your love language is. If you like roses, get yourself some roses. Like, what's stopping you, girl? That's self-love. If you don't do it for yourself, who's gonna do it for you? Like, take yourself out. Get yourself lunch. Go for a movie. When was the last time you went for a movie alone? People find that weird, but I have done it like a couple of times, and I can say that is really, really cool. Like, you need to try it, okay? If you haven't done it, after this video, you should go try that. Take yourself out for dinner, take yourself out for movies, take yourself for, out for shopping, or go shopping, whatever you can afford. Like, spoil yourself, because guess what? You're going to teach people how to treat you. When people used to say that, I used to think, oh, it's just the same, but it's true. You basically set the tone for how everyone else is going to come treat you. If you treat yourself as a doormat, people are going to come and just step and walk all over you. If you treat yourself well, people are going to carry you accordingly, because they know that that's the respect, or that is the self-worth you have accorded yourself. So basically, know your self-worth, and do not wait for someone to do these things for you. Like, take yourself out, do things for yourself. Know that you're worth so much more. Know that you're made in the image and likeness of God. And you do not need anyone, basically anyone, to make you feel a certain way. You have to feel that way first about yourself. I feel like everything starts with you. When they say charity begins at home, the home here is you. It's you, like, you are in this body. You have to basically teach people how to treat you. You have to basically put yourself in a certain standard that you want to be in. So, know your worth, take yourself out, just chill. Don't let society and pressure get to you, because you're going to be in a worse off position. And I would say pray. I understand that there are non-Christian viewers watching this, but that's still my number one go-to. Prayer. Like, prayer changes things, and God is for everyone, and he's available for everyone. He's available for anyone who basically would let him in. So I would say, do all this, enjoy your time. Do not waste this time. This time is precious. Do that thing you've always wanted to do. Do those goals, or try to achieve those goals you've always wanted to achieve. Do not waste this precious time, because guess what? You will not get it back. That's what I keep telling myself. This time is so precious. you won't get it back. So make the best of it. Make the best of the situation you are in. You know, try to be happy. Try to do things for yourself. Try to basically create what you want others to create for you first. And then they would see what you've done and basically follow it. So I feel like, you know, you need to be excited, okay? I know it's easy to say this right now, but I think it's also easy to practice if you put your mind to it. And these are some of the points. And lastly, learn to validate yourself. You do not need anyone to validate you. You are made in the image and likeness of God, and you need to see yourself in that way. So you do not need anyone. Listen, you do not need anyone to validate you, okay? So know your worth, know who you are, and enjoy this time. Thank you very much for today. I will see you guys in my next video. Subscribe, leave a comment, send me DMs, tell me topics you want me to talk about, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video and I can do more of these sort of videos. And I will see you guys in my next video.